The Wisconsin Supreme Court says the Evers administration doesn't have the power to limit capacity all on its own. Instead, the justices say it has to go through the state's rulemaking process, which requires legislative oversight. Our Jason Calvi joins us live to tell us exactly what this means for Milwaukee. Jason?
Well, Mary, not much. This ruling only applies to a statewide order. That one hasn't been on the books since October, so the capacity limits in places like Milwaukee are still on the books. You can see the tables at this brewery still spread out.
Black Husky Brewing is trying to do their part to crush COVID.
We need to get that as high a percentage of people vaccinated as possible to get to a point where the restrictions are eased or even lifted.
So they're offering a free pint if you get vaccinated. Until 80% of the city is vaccinated, Milwaukee will still have capacity limits. The Supreme Court ruling does not apply to local health orders. The former Wisconsin Health Services Secretary designee in October limited public gatherings, bars, and restaurants to 25% capacity. A lower court blocked the order, which expired in November, but Palm wanted to issue a new one. The Wisconsin Supreme Court heard oral arguments in December.
The law says precisely what the agency can do, forbid public gatherings.
However, the Supreme Court's 4-3 ruling determines the occupancy order was not validly enacted and was unenforceable, needing to go through the formal rulemaking process. It's a win for Pro-Life Wisconsin, who challenged the order.
Fundraising events, obviously we're a nonprofit and we need funding to continue our work, but mostly as well just getting the message out there to people. We hold events in small locations, whether it be churches, restaurants, things like that.
At Milwaukee's Black Husky Brewing, the fight against the pandemic isn't yet in the can.
We'd love to have all the restrictions lifted, but I don't think that any of us feel that this is quite the right time.
So the city was considering backtracking on reopening, but that is on hold. Right now we're in phase 6. Next up is phase 7 when the capacity limits go away. In order to get rid of those capacity limits here in Milwaukee, the vaccination rate, as I said, needs to get up to 80%. Right now it's at about 13%. We're live in River West. Jason Calvi, FOX 6 News.
All right, Jason, thank you.